What up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, May 10th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Get Out director Jordan Peele's next social thriller is titled Us. The filmmaker announced on Twitter alongside a poster for the project. Peele posted the poster for the film on Tuesday, which features two heads standing side by side. The tagline reads, "A new nightmare from the mind of Academy Award winner Jordan Peele." Lupita Nyong'o is in talks to star in the film, along with Elizabeth Moss and Winston Duke, Variety reported. Plot details are being kept under wraps for Us, which is set to arrive in theaters on March 15, 2019. Peele will write, direct, and produce based on his original vision. The film was first announced in May 2017 when Peele signed a two-year first-look deal with Universal Pictures following the success of Get Out. The deal gives the studio the first opportunity to produce or distribute films made and produced by Peele and his production company, Monkey Paw Productions. Get Out, which tackled themes of racism, was a critical and commercial success, earning $255 million worldwide. Peele won the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay for the film, which was also nominated for Best Picture. Filmmaker Terry Gilliam tweeted Wednesday that his trouble-plagued picture, The Man Who Killed Don Quixote, will screen at the Cannes Film Festival. Gilliam's post says, "After days of rest and prayers to the gods, I'm restored and well again. So is The Man Who Killed Don Quixote. We are legally victorious. We will go to the ball dressed as the closing film at Festivals des Cannes, May 19th. Thank you for all your support." Gilliam, 77, had a minor stroke last weekend, but is recuperating at home. Starring Jonathan Pryce, Miguel, and Adam Driver, his latest movie is scheduled to open in France May 19th. Gilliam worked on his Don Quixote saga for nearly 20 years, during which time production was sidelined by weather and budget woes, as well as an ailing leading man in Jean Rochefort. The setback were chronicled in a popular documentary called Lost in La Mancha. Subsequent efforts to get the movie done failed as financing repeatedly fell apart. Gilliam made the surprise announcement last June that he had finished shooting the film, but a producer sued him over the rights to the work and tried to block its premiere at Cannes. A French court dismissed the lawsuit this week, however. The founding member of the Monty Python comedy troupe, Gilliam is also known for directing films such as The Fisher King, Brazil, Time Bandits, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and 12 Monkeys. Clayne, portrayed by Dylan Minnette, learns another victim in the latest trailer for Netflix's 13 Reasons Why Season 2. The clip released Tuesday features the students of Liberty High School dealing with the aftermath of Hannah's, played by Catherine Langford's, suicide as the school prepares to go on trial. Clayne is seen finding a Polaroid photo inside his locker that reads, "Hannah wasn't the only one," hinting that more students have been mistreated. The photo leads to Clayne uncovering dark secrets about his fellow classmates and a conspiracy to cover everything up. Clayne says, "I just felt like this whole thing was going to be over, but it's not." 13 Reasons Why Season 2 will premiere on Netflix on May 18th. The series is based on the novel of the same name by Jay Asher. It is written, created, and produced by Brian Yorkie and executive produced by Selena Gomez. The new season will feature a warning video about the series, which features death, suicide, bullying, and rape. Netflix has renewed its horror comedy Santa Clarita Diet, starring Drew Barrymore and Timothy Olyphant, for a third season. The series will return for 10 new half-hour episodes in 2019, Entertainment Weekly reported. The official Twitter account for Santa Clarita Diet celebrated the Season 3 renewal with the video of clips taken from the series featuring characters saying the word "more." The caption for the video reads, "When 2 seasons isn't enough." The show follows Barrymore as a flesh-eating zombie who tries her best to maintain a normal life with her family in the suburbs. It returns to Netflix in March with Season 2. Showrunner Victor Fresco told The Hollywood Reporter, "There's always more story. The whole Season 1 took place over 2 weeks, and Season 2 takes place over 2 weeks, so they're only about a month into this incredible change that they're going through." Starz said Wednesday it has renewed its period romance Outlander for 2 more seasons. The cable network tweeted, "We couldn't wait to tell you any longer. Hashtag Outlander will return to Starz for season 4 this November and for seasons 5 and 6. The small screen adaptation of Diana Gabaldon's fantasy novel star Katerina Balfe as a married World War II nurse turned Surgeon Claire and Sam Heughan as an 18th century Scottish Highland warrior and printer Jamie. They meet and fall in love after Claire is magically transported through a time portal. The adventure has thus far taken them to France, the Caribbean, and American colonies." Grey's Anatomy and 13 Reasons Why actress Kate Walsh has signed up for a role in Netflix's comic book adaptation The Umbrella Academy. Walsh's character, the Handler, is described in press notes as a composed and confident leader of a mysterious bureaucratic company. Walsh tweeted Wednesday, "More of me on at Netflix. Decided to join Umbrella Academy. From now, you can refer to me as hashtag the Handler." Ellen Page, Mary J. Blige, Tom Hopper, Cameron Britton, Robert Sheehan, Emily Raver Lampin, Adam Godley, Aidan Gallagher, Dan Castaneda, John McGregor, Ashley McCowie, and Colin Farrell will co-star in the series about a dysfunctional family of superheroes. The 10-episode sci-fi drama will premiere this year. The voice of Spaceball star Rick Moranis, who has been retired from live acting for more than 20 years, will be heard on Wednesday's edition of the Goldbergs, ABC family sitcom set in the 1980s. Co-written, directed, and starring Mel Brooks, Spaceballs was a 1987 spoof of the Star Wars blockbuster. The show's Twitter account said Tuesday, "Honored to have Rick Moranis reprise his role as Dark Helmet on tomorrow's tribute to Spaceballs on the Goldbergs." Series creator Adam F. Goldberg said in his own post, "My favorite episode of the entire series airs this upcoming Wednesday." A preview clip shows teen character Adam, played by Sean Gibroni, locked in a lightsaber duel with the masked Dark Helmet in his bedroom before the Darth Vader-like villain settles down and pitches him an idea for a second Spaceballs movie. Moranis is also known for his work in the films Little Shop of Horrors, My Blue Heaven, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Ghostbusters, and Parenthood. NBC's internal investigation of sex misconduct allegations against Matt Lauer found no evidence that network leaders received complaints about him before last November when he was fired. The investigation, led by NBC Universal General Counsel Kim Harris, heard accounts from 68 people, including current and former Today hosts. The probe found no evidence that NBC News or Today leadership had received any complaints about Lauer and his behavior prior to November. Lauer was fired after the network received a complaint that he took part in an inappropriate sexual behavior with a female colleague. Lauer admitted to engaging in sexual activity with the woman. 3 additional women then came forward with similar complaints. The report says all 4 women who came forward confirmed that they did not tell their direct manager or anyone else in position of authority about their sexual encounters with Lauer. Current and former members of NBC News and Today's show leadership, as well as News HR, stated that they had never received a complaint about inappropriate workplace behavior by Lauer, and we did not find any contrary evidence. The report continues, "We are also unable to establish that any of those interviewed, including NBC News and Today's show leadership, News HR, and other in positions of authority in the news division, knew that Lauer had engaged in sexual activity with other employees." Most witnesses interviewed stated that they have heard or read rumors about Lauer's personal life, including tabloid stories about the troubled state of his marriage and the possibility of extramarital affairs. But those witnesses believe, with limited expectations, that the rumored extramarital affairs were with women outside of the company. The report also found no widespread problem of misconduct at NBC. NBC News Chairman Andrew Lack sent a note to employees about creating an environment where workers feel more comfortable about coming forward with complaints. Lack says, "Like many of you, I'm immensely proud of NBC News, its history, and the work we do. But stepping back from the investigation, that history also includes a time when people were not comfortable coming forward to voice complaints about repugnant behavior. This is not acceptable. We cannot change the past. All we can do is learn from it and try to make it right." Fox's Lethal Weapon television adaptation will be replacing star Clayne Crawford as Martin Riggs if the police drama is renewed for a 3rd season. Crawford, who stars opposite Damon Wayans as Roger Murtaugh, has been fired from the series due to his unprofessional behavior on set, the Hollywood Reporter noted, citing sources. Fox and Studio Warner Bros. Television have begun searching for a new star to take Crawford's place. The actor recently apologized on social media for 2 incidents that took place on set, including getting angry at what he said was unsafe working conditions and a situation with another actor on set feeling unsafe after being hit by a piece of shrapnel in an episode he was directing. He said he took full responsibility for what happened due to being in charge. He says, I take great pride in treating everyone in life with dignity and kindness. I'm very grateful for my job and I work extremely hard at it. I feel a responsibility to do good work for my coworkers, for my family, for my home state, and especially for the fans. I hope they will stick with me and stick with the show. Wayans is said to have stopped talking to Crawford due to the situation worsening on set in recent months, TV Line reported. Fox's decision on whether or not to continue Lethal Weapon may potentially be made by Monday when the company presents its fall lineup to advertisers in New York. Former LA Inc. star Kat Von D is pregnant with her first child. The 36-year-old tattoo artist announced on an Instagram post Tuesday that she's expecting a son with husband Rafael Reyes, a.k.a. Lee Farsayer. Von D showed off her baby bump in a photo of herself with Reyes, a member of the music duo Prayers. The picture shows the mom to be cradling her growing baby as she poses for the camera. She captioned the post, "It's a boy, #prayers." Reyes, who uses Leifer Sayre as a stage name, said in a post on his own account that he and Von D intend to name their baby boy Leifer. He says, "When I thought I had it all, life gives me with the greatest of joys. We are pregnant and having a baby boy. I love you at the Kat Von D, and I'm ready to be a father to our son, Leifer. Thank you for my love. Our family comes first." Von D and Reyes quickly tied the knot February 21st, just weeks after announcing their engagement. Von D said on her wedding day, "Today I married my soul's mate, my mind's twin, my best friend at Prayers, juntos en vida y en muerte." Oscar-winning actress Geena Davis is headed for divorce. TMZ reported the 62-year-old star's husband, Reza Johari, filed for divorce Tuesday after 16 years of marriage. Johari cited irreconcilable differences for the split, according to People. He listed November 15, 2017 as his day of separation from Davis, whom he shares 16-year-old daughter Eliza and 13-year-old twins sons Kayas and Kyan. Johari is seeking spousal support and joint legal and physical custody of the children. He is also requesting the judge denied spousal support to Davis. Davis and Johari married in September 2001 after a 9-month engagement. Davis was previously wed to Richard Melo, Jeff Goldblum, and Rennie Harlan. The actress told Good Housekeeping in 2006, "Reza is so different from the kind of men I used to be with." She said of marrying a 4th time, "I wasn't nervous at all. I really did feel that I had turned a corner, that I had pulled off changes that were real and permanent. It's like I discovered a whole other way to live." Colton Haynes is headed for divorce. TMZ reported the 29-year-old actor filed for divorce from his husband, florist Jeff Leatham, Tuesday in Los Angeles after 6 months of marriage. The Teen Wolf and Arrow star cited irreconcilable differences for the split, although the couple's date of separation is unknown. Haynes is requesting the judge deny spousal support to both himself and Leatham. Rumors of a split circulated Friday after Haynes deleted photos of himself and Leatham on Instagram, according to People. He denied Leatham was unfaithful in a tweet Saturday after fans speculated his song, "Man, It Sucks," about the florist. The actor wrote, adding a heart emoji, "Jeff would never cheat. He's an amazing man. Please stop being mean to him. The song I wrote was about a past relationship." Sources told E! News Haynes pulled away from his friends and really started to lose himself during his relationship with Leatham. Haynes' mother's death in March was reportedly a turning point. An insider says it really changes things. He realized how isolated he had been from his friends in the time he needed them most. Their relationship was never as perfect or romantic as they had publicly portrayed. Haynes and Leatham married in October, with Keeping Up with the Kardashians star Kris Jenner as their officiant. Haynes had proposed in March 2017 with a personalized video message from Cher. Jada Pinkett Smith regrets dating husband Will Smith while he was still legally married. The 46-year-old actress said Monday on the debut episode of her Facebook talk show, Red Table Talk, that she should have felt back during Will's separation from his ex-wife, Cherie Zampino. Jada said in an interview with Zampino, The beginning between us was rough, and here's the only thing I will say in hindsight, because I did not understand marriage, I didn't understand divorce, I will say that I probably should have fell back. She explained, I would have fell back because I feel like when Will and I started dating, I had this thing in my mind. It was like, okay, well, you did that, and that's done. See, that's where I was wrong. Jada and Will started dating in 1995 following Will's split from Sampina. Jada and Sampina are now on good terms, although the relationship took understanding and time. Jada said, now being a married woman, and if Will and I were to get divorced now, my God. So when I think back about where I was, some of my insensitivity, some of my inconsideration, just in regards to you guys unwinding a marriage. Will's parents, a 25-year-old Trey with Zampino, and 19-year-old son Jaden, and 17-year-old daughter Willow with Jada. Jada sent an open letter in 2013 that she and Zampino learned to love each other, in part for their kids. She wrote, my blended family made me a giant, taught me so much about love, commitment, and has been the biggest ego death to date. Penelope Cruz says she trusts husband Javier Bardem as a co-star. The 44-year-old actress discussed her working relationship with Bardem while attending the Cannes International Film Festival news conference Wednesday for their movie Everybody Knows. Cruz and Bardem have collaborated on a number of prior films, including Vicky Cristina Barcelona and The Counselor. Cruz says she's learned the value of setting boundaries between her on-screen and personal lives. The actress said, according to Vanity Fair, when I was younger, in my 20s, I thought the more I would torture myself and the more I would stay in character for months, the better I would be. But then I realized that torture is not related to performance, that I have a life and a job. She also added, that allows me to jump many times in one day from reality to fiction, and I love that beautiful dance back and forth. The fact that Javier and I lean on each other and trust each other so much really helps. But this is not something that we plan on doing every 2 years, just once in a while, and it feels good. Cruz and Bardem were all smiles as they posed for photos together on the red carpet. The couple married in July 2010 and have 2 children, 7-year-old son Leo and 4-year-old daughter Luna. Cruz said in the October issue of Interview, I've only been away from my kids for a day and a half in almost 7 years. I have had to do that 3 times, and I'm hoping it can stay that way. When I'm not working, I'm taking time to be a mother. Christina Aguilera has announced a 22-city North American tour in support of her upcoming 8th studio album, Liberation. The tour, Aguilera since 2008, will start September 25th at the Hard Rock Live in Hollywood, Florida, before wrapping up November 13th at the Mahaffey Theater in St. Petersburg, Florida. Aguilera will also perform in cities such as New York, Chicago, Boston, Denver, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas. Tickets go on sale for the general public starting May 18th at 10 a.m. local time through Live Nation. American Express card holders can take part in a pre-sale that will take place between May 14th at 10 a.m. local time and May 17th at 10 p.m. local time. Liberation, which includes the single Accelerate featuring Ty Dolla $ign and 2 Chainz, is scheduled to be released June 15th. Every online ticket purchase will include a CD copy of the new album. Aguilera shared a black and white promotional poster for the tour on Instagram on Wednesday. Aguilera recently took part in a round of carpool karaoke with James Corden on The Late Late Show. The music star performed some of her biggest hits during the segment, including Fighter, Dirty, Genie in a Bottle, and Beautiful. Celine Dion's son Rene-Charles Angelil is a budding rapper. Rene-Charles, the 17-year-old son of Dion and late husband Rene Angelil, celebrated Tuesday after topping the SoundCloud new and hot R&B and soul chart. Rene-Charles, who performs under the name Big Tip, reached number 1 and 2 on the charts with covers of The Weeknd songs Sidewalk and Loft Music. He titles his Sidewalks remix Catwalks. The teenager captioned a screenshot of the chart on Instagram, I woke up like this, #chart topper. Rene-Charles has shared a photo of himself in the studio the day prior. Rene Angelil, a music producer and Dion's longtime manager and husband, died at the age of 73 in January 2016. He was survived by Dion, Rene-Charles, and twin sons Nelson and Eddie, now 7. Dion told the Sun's Bazaar in April 2017, he gave me 3 magnificent children. I see him through them every day. The Grammy-winning singer added, even though they don't have their papa anymore, mama is here and papa is there because papa is in their hearts. I'm extremely proud of my children. FKA Twigs is recovering after having 6 tumors removed from her uterus. The 30-year-old British singer said she's healing in an Instagram post Wednesday after going a laparoscopic surgery in December for fibroid tumors. FKA Twigs told her 1.2 million followers the tumors were pretty huge, the size of 2 cooking apples, 3 kiwis, and a couple strawberries. The nurse said that the weight and size was like being 6 months pregnant. She said, "I tried to be brave, but it was excruciating at times, and to be honest, I started to doubt if my body would ever feel the same again." The Good to Love singer accompanied her post with a video of herself performing a pole routine. The star said, "I had surgery in December. I was scared. Despite lots of love from friends and family, I really felt alone, and my confidence as a woman was knocked. But today, whilst dancing with Kelly at the choreography house, I felt like my strong self again for the first time in a while, and it was magical." She concluded, "Thank you, precious body, for healing. Thank you for reminding me to be kind to myself. You are a wonderful thing. Now go create and be other once again." Actress and World of Dance host Geena Davis was among those to react to the post. Davis wrote in the comments, "Amazing, sending you so much love and healing." FKA Twigs is best known for its singles 2 Weeks and Pendulum, and last released the EP M3LL155X in August 2015. She split from Twilight star Robert Pattinson in October after 2 years of dating. The South Korean band BTS will perform at a comeback show this month. The K-pop boy band will showcase songs from its upcoming album Love Yourself Tear at a special concert May 24th in Seoul, according to the Korea Herald. BTS will perform several songs, including the lead single from Love Yourself Tear. The boy band will also show a video featuring a behind-the-scenes look at the album's making and fan activities. The comeback show will broadcast live in Mnet, YouTube, and Facebook. BTS confirmed plans for the show in a tweet Wednesday. Love Yourself Tear is a follow-up to BTS's EP Love Yourself Her, which debuted in September. The new album is slated for release May 18th, 2 days prior to the group's performance at the 2018 Billboard Music Awards. BTS surprised fans Sunday by releasing a music video for the song Singularity. The moody comeback trailer starts BTS's member V. Jeff Gutt says he feels prepared and confident about touring for the first time this summer as the lead singer of the rock band Stone Temple Pilots. The 41-year-old Michigan native told reporters in New York recently, "Zero trepidation. For me, it's been a lifetime of almost getting there, so now it's using all those things I've learned through all those processes." Stone Temple Pilots, which was founded in 1989, fired its original frontman, Scott Weiland, in 2013 due to his erratic behavior and drug use. Weiland died of an overdose on the tour bus in 2015 at the age of 48. Linkin Park's singer Chester Bennington sat in with STP following Weiland's departure until 2015. He hanged himself in his home in July of last year. He was 41. The Grammy winners hired Gutt in November, but this will be the first time he's toured with the band. Bush and the Cult will rotate headlining duties with STP at each Revolution 3 concert in July through September. Gutt, who has played in rock bands since high school, said he doesn't know yet if his experience of competing in Season 3 of The X Factor in 2013 will help him gain acceptance with STP longtime fans. Gutt said, "Those people wait in line for one day and they get their shot. I got my teeth kicked in for a good 25 years, emphasizing how he did not achieve success overnight. That's kind of why I did it. I was kind of like, if anyone can go do this, I can do it." Even though he came in second, competing on the singing competition series helped raise his profile by allowing him to perform in front of large audiences as possible. The singer said, "When that red light camera goes on, there's a good 30 million people watching you live. If you can do that, you can pretty much do anything." STP is best known for songs Plush, Creep, Interstate Love Song, Sex Type Thing, Vaseline, and Sour Girl. Melo is the first single with Gutt on lead vocals. The bad blood between Katy Perry and Taylor Swift has officially come to an end after Perry sent over an apology letter and an olive branch to Swift as she embarked on her Reputation Stadium tour. Swift posted a video of the letter and olive branch onto her Instagram story Tuesday. The singer said in the video that was captioned, "I just got to my dressing room and found this actual olive branch. This means so much to me. Thank you, Katy. The letter, which was particularly obscured in the video, said, "Hey, old friend, I've been doing some reflecting on past miscommunications and the feelings between us. I really wanted to clear air. I'm deeply sorry." Perry and Swift have had a long-standing feud, which Perry confirmed in May 2017 on The Late Late Show, which started when three dancers left Swift to work with her after she returned from a hiatus. The incident gained more attention when Swift released Bad Blood, which many believe was about Perry. Perry previously said about the feud in July 2017, "I forgive her and I'm sorry for anything I ever did, and I hope the same for her. I think it's actually think it's time. There are bigger fish to fry, and there are real problems in the world." And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of May 12th. Number 10, Ariana Grande with No Tears Left to Cry. Number 9, Block Boy JB featuring Drake with Look Alive. Number 8, Post Malone featuring 21 Savage with Rockstar. Number 7, Post Malone with Better Now. Number 6, Camila Cabello with Never Be the Same. Number 5, Zedd, Mary Morris and Gray with The Middle. Number 4, Baby Ray High and Florida Georgia Line with Meant to Be. Number 3, Drake with God's Plan. Number 2, Post Malone featuring Ty Dolla $ign with Psycho. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of May 12th, Drake with Nice for What. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1977, the legendary actress Joan Crawford dies of a heart attack in her New York City apartment. Born Lucille Fay Lesueur, her birth year has been variously recorded as 1904 or 1908. Crawford was a nightclub dancer who broke into Broadway's musical in the jazz age of the 1920s. She first twisted her way into Hollywood stardom as a vivacious flapper in the 1928 silent film Our Dancing Daughters. She made a series of similar pictures, including Dancing Lady 1933, which co-starred Fred Astaire in his silver screen debut. Crawford's seamless transition into the sound film era made her one of the most popular and, by the late 1930s, one of the highest-paying leading ladies in Hollywood. She fought more for varied and less stereotypical parts, winning dramatic roles in films such as The Women in 1939, Susan and God 1940, Strange Cargo 1940, and A Woman's Face 1941. In 1945, just when her career appeared to be on the wane, Crawford turned in the performance for which she would be best remembered, playing the title role in Mildred Pierce. As the waitress and single mother who makes her fortune with a chain of restaurants, Crawford won an Academy Award for Best Actress and established herself as a respected dramatic actress. She would also be nominated for another Best Actress Oscar for 1947's Possess and a third for 1952's Sudden Fear. By the late 1950s, Crawford had become a representative for the Pepsi-Cola Company, whose board chairman and chief executive, Alfred N. Steele, she married in 1955. 3 previous marriages to the actors Douglas Fairbanks Jr., French Antone, and Philip Terry had ended in divorce. When Steele died in 1959, Crawford was named the first female director of the Pepsi-Cola's board. In 1962, the tenacious actress made a celebrated foray into the horror genre with Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, co-starring Bette Davis. Having always enthusiastically welcomed and cultivated her fame, Crawford published her autobiography, A Portrait of Joan, that same year. She went on to make a number of thrillers in the last years of her career and as occasional appearances in television dramas. Less than 2 years after Crawford's death in 1977, her adopted daughter Christina published Mommy Dearest, in which she alleged that the famous actress had been emotionally and physically abusive to Christina and her adopted brother. The book was later made into a critically panned movie starring Faye Dunaway as Joan Crawford. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, May 10th, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.